Okay, we're going to call to order. May 18th, 2026, 5:30 PM, City of Alpine Planning and Zoning Meeting. Public comments, looking around, I see no public. So no public comments. Public hearings. The public address, but we will. I guess we can read that this time, so you want to do that on the Geo?
Sure, public hearing public hearing to obtain citizen views and comments regarding replat 2026-0601. A replat application to allow the applicant Glenn I and D.N. Perkins to combine to one parcel, a portion of public property. The subject property is located at 2400 FM 1703 Street, Alpine, Brewster County, Texas. The subject property is legally described as Lot 1 and 0.219 acres out of the south part of Lot 2, Alpine Industrial Park West, the city of Alpine, envelope 219, plat records of Brewster County, Texas, being all of that certain tract described in volume 219, page 468, official public records of Brewster County, Texas. The record property owner is Glenn and Deanne Perkins. The parcel identification number of the subject property is 10144. The current zoning classification of the property is C1A, Neighborhood Commercial District. If the replat is approved, the zoning classification of the subject property will remain C1A, Neighborhood Commercial District.
All right, thank you. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes from the previous meeting?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Vote, all votes, and approve, aye. Unanimous. I see no discussion items, but are there any discussion items? Raise your hand if there are. I see no discussion items, and so we will move on to the action item. I'll read this one. What? Approve replat 2026-0601, a replat application to allow the applicant Glenn I and D.N. Perkins to combine to one parcel a portion of public property. The subject property is located at 2400 FM 1703 Street, Alpine, Brewster County, Texas. Subject property is legally described as Lot 1 and 0.0219 acres of south part of Lot 2, Alpine Industrial Park West to the city of Alpine, envelope 219, plat records of Brewster County, Texas, being all that certain tract described in volume 219, page 468, official public records of Brewster County, Texas. The record property owner is Glenn I and Deanne Perkins. The parcel identification number of the subject property is 10144. The current zoning classification of the property is C1A, Neighborhood Commercial District. If the replat is approved, the zoning classification of the subject property will remain C1A, Neighborhood Commercial District. Do we have a motion to approve? Begin discussion. Motion to approve.
I'll second.
We can begin discussion. Now, ask Jessica your question.
Okay, yes.
Why is it being put together? Why is he wanting to do
That's
that?
a great question. So this started out as a code enforcement issue. They have an RV park, or RV that's on the property that is illegally being used. And in order for them to meet the requirements of an RV park, they have to plat both parcels together to make a minimum of 1 acres. And they don't want to move the RV that's there. So they're essentially making an RV park because they don't want to move the RV. And they're classified in the right zoning designation to do that.
And
So
so
they're trying to comply.
they have the fixtures for the RV.
Yeah, they have to meet, they're set up to get a backflow preventer put in, and they have all that, they know the steps to do that, but they can't actually register as an RV park until they have the parcel. So they purchased the first part, the large part, originally, and then they purchased that second part. So in the CAD, they're 2 separate parcels. And so in order for those parcels to be combined, they have to replat it all together. That's pretty much what they're doing. And then that whole section will be more than 1 acre, and they can have an RV park. They're gonna have an RV park of 1 on an RV.
RV park of one.
One.
Okay,
That was
And there's
like
nothing against.
for them to, if they down the road, they're gonna try
There's
to.
definitely, yeah, because they have over 1 acre.
And the neighborhood was
Yeah, there's
notified? And did
Yes, we
receive
sent
any response?
letters within 200 feet.
Okay, and nothing came back.
No.
Only one person that lives there within that limit, so. Anything else? we should know?
What?
Anything else we should know about that?
That's pretty much. It's,
So if they change their mind, they can do, say, 10 RVs there.
if they want to, if they have the proper space, yeah.
Cause you have to have
Yeah.
a certain amount of space per RV.
Space between
Exactly.
access.
They would have to resubmit their spacing and design. If they were
And
to
that
do
would, wouldn't that also cause another planning or something of that nature? for them?
No, it just
RV
go, it just
park
be,
in there, they don't have to replat it.
no, they wouldn't have to replat it, they
No.
just redesign their park.
Not within there, they just have to, yeah, access and stuff like that, yeah.
I don't have anything additional.
All right. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second,
Or I think, no, we already
Take a
did.
vote,
We just
yeah.
vote, yeah.
yeah. All in favor, vote aye,
I,
unanimous?
Alrighty, thank you.
Um. Any member comment? And adjourn.
It's amazing.
Our fastest.
Give me